Now,
on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
O'Connor and Company.
Leanne Morgan joins us now. She's coming to town, by the way, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You can see her live in Tyson's at the Capital One Hall. In fact, 2 shows on November 4th. The tickets are on sale now. Wow, 100-city tour.
Yeah.
Leanne Morgan, you are hot. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you angel, Larry. Honey, I know 100 cities. Now I'm thinking, should I take a nurse and an IV bag with me?
Wait, doesn't your husband come along and carry your suitcase for you?
No, Larry. Do you know if he went to a hotel room with me, he would make me do unspeakable things all night.
Oh.
And I cannot be doing all that in comedy. I can't. He loves a honeymoon, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
No, he cannot go.
Leanne, some women would be very grateful to have
working.
that kind of attention from their husband.
Well, he's pretty tickled with me. I got to tell you, he's pretty tickled with me.
I
Yeah,
have to tell you, your tickets are almost sold out in the Northern Virginia area, Leanne. You are hugely popular around here, so I'm really excited you're coming.
Thank you, my darling. And I'm not trying to downplay myself, but I'm shocked about that because I know how smart y'all are up there.
Gosh.
Oh,
I mean,
please.
I just
No.
think,
This is
I'm not talking about engineering. Y'all are so smart.
We're a little self-important and we're a little serious.
Yeah.
So that's why we need a laugh.
Leanne, you got what, back in the day, it was like getting on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, right, and being invited over to the sofa and all that. And those days are gone for stand-up. Now it's getting that Netflix special and having it hit. And yours hit in April, and it keeps showing up on my timeline all the time on Netflix. Has that made a huge difference?
Oh, Larry, honey, it is from a blessing from heaven. First of all, I'm 57 years old and a grandmama with 2 grandbabies, and in my head, I thought, Netflix is never going to want me. They're not going to want. I mean, why would they want me? But that was my dream. I mean, now in this day and age, that you're right. You're exactly right. That is the crowning thing. And I thought, oh, it's never going to happen for me. And then it did, and it has been wonderful. And they have been wonderful to me, Netflix people, Hollywood people, and it has just given me this exposure that I didn't have before.
Well,
it's all over the world.
Well, yeah. Leanne, I think the topic, too, your Netflix special, I'm Every Woman, really resonates, especially with women today when, you have people like Dylan Mulvaney out there and this sort of a very serious idea that women don't really exist and the word woman.
It's just an idea,
just
really.
A concept. Anybody can be a woman. Do you think that might be some of the reason that your special is so popular and that that you really talk about being a woman?
Well, I may be, my darling. I mean, good night. I've had a bunch of kids, and then I'm married, and I've got grandchildren, and I can't lose weight and have to get on Dexatrim, and then I have perimenopause and sweat, and I'm pretty womanly, I think that resonates with women and women over 40.
Yes.
We've kind of been forgotten. There's not a lot of people talking to us in Hollywood.
By the way, is it true that your tour is called the Big Panty Tour?
That was my first tour, Larry. It was the Big Panty Tour, and I talked about my panties, and we had a ball. And then now it's called Just Getting Started Tour because I feel like I'm just getting started.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Oh my God,
I kind
love
of feel
the big
bad
panty.
that I missed the big panties, though, to tell you the truth.
Well, it was a good time.
I bet. What is this story about you smoking behind the dumpster back in the 80s and what that led? Was that in high school or was that like a special club you were in?
That was in college, my darling. I committed a lot of sin in college, and I was an idiot, and I would smoke cigarettes behind a dumpster. And I think that bit, I was talking about my middle child went to the University of Tennessee where I went, and she was on the homecoming court, and and really contributed and made good grades and had a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
And I was smoking cigarettes behind the dumpster and dating people you wouldn't wipe your feet on.
You know, it's
I did
so
horrible things, Larry.
You wouldn't wipe your feet on. You know, my wife was just telling me this. My wife wants me to write a column about this. The fact that the college kids today, their parents are our age, Generation X and what have you, and we were insane in college. It was like Porky's. It was Animal House.
I talk about that.
And kids in college today are like they're not doing anything like what we were doing.
No.
And it's like, do you look at your kids and like, what is wrong with you? You should be drinking more.
Oh, I look at them and think, thank the Lord they've got sense. They had so much more sense than I did. You're right. I forgot about Corky's. Wasn't Corky's nasty? It was just a free-for-all. And people, everybody had teased hair and looked like Madonna. And we did horrible things. And my kids were like, you know what? I think I'm going to volunteer at the hospital.
Right.
I'm like,
my kids are like, I want to live past 60, right? So I'm not going to. Yeah.
Well, that's great. I got to ask you, you're still live in Tennessee?
Yes, I live in Knoxville, Tennessee, my darling.
Here's the problem. I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a lot of people moving to Tennessee. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're like seeing have you noticed a difference with all the Californians? Are they treating it like they're going to come and California-ize your Tennessee?
I don't know about that part, but I do know they're coming. And when I'm in California performing and I say I'm from Tennessee, people go nuts and they say, what does a house cost there? and how long have you lived there? And how can I get there? I mean, people are swirling around Tennessee, and I think at first it was Nashville was the big, you know, it's like a little L.A. now with industry and entertainment and all that. But now they've figured out about us East Tennesseans, and we've got the Smoky Mountains. You know, I really think we've got the best part of Tennessee.
Tennessee's gorgeous.
And they're coming. They're coming in droves.
They are.
Well, Leanne Morgan is on her major tour here, the Just Getting Started tour. She's going to be in town for 3 days, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th at Tyson's, the Capital One Hall. The tickets are on sale,
and
as Julie mentioned.
And she is celebrating every woman. That's why it's almost sold out.
Yeah,
so you
we
better
love
be
that.
quick.
Yeah, in fact, the Netflix buy your tickets now and then watch the Netflix special, I'm Every Woman. And Leanne, hopefully we can see you when you're in town. I would love to touch base with you in person.
Oh, my darling, I would love it, you angel. And you can hear about my panties on the Netflix special. And then Larry, and then I do. This is a whole new hour, so it's not the Netflix special that people will be seeing. But I may mention my panties. Just for old times.
Boy, you sure know how to get me in that theater, because I have a thing about that. Thank you, Leanne. Good talking to you.
Leanne.
All right. It's
you doll. Thank y'all so much. I've had a ball.
848. She better not send me pictures of that, because that's crossing
You'd
the line.
love it.